An equally enigmatic figure is McCormick's tea lady, Edna, known affectionately throughout the agency as Dame Edna Beverage. John McCormick believes that Edna provides a touch of everyday reality to the rarefied atmosphere of the agency.
Morning, girls. Morning, Edna.
Edna, I suspect, is incapable of artifice. I think if she comes out, what you see is what you get.
Edna herself takes the whole thing with a pinch of salt.
Well, I've been here long enough, and I know how to treat them. They are a bit arty crafty, and they're a bit different from me, but we seem to get on all right. And we have a laugh and a joke.
We had a race. You had to balance a tape on your head to see whether or not you'd been to a modelling school.
Go on then.
Well, you do one too.
We'll all do one in a row.
No, you have to stand over here then. Right. Okay. Walk along with one. Oh, look at that. Look how much flat ahead tonight.
Edna is a person from outer space in this world. She's one of the real people that we theoretically write the advertisements for.
So ultimately, all you need to do with such a sexy car as this is really just wrap it up with some sort of line that's going to make people want to see it on these poster signs. But all people really want to do is look at this car and go, ooh, isn't it marvellous that Renault makes such a fantastic motor?
There's a lot of very rarefied thinking goes on in advertising agencies. People talk about product positioning and brand personalities and stuff like that. I mean, and there's people sitting around with sort of bow ties on, being extremely pretentious, and the sort of stuff that grown people really ought not to be doing. So it's really good to have somebody like Edna who can come in and sort of blast through all that and say, call that a bottle of shampoo or something. It looks more like something I'd stick down the loo.
I'm not afraid to say what I think. If I walk into a room and I look and see that they're doing something and it doesn't seem right, I say to them, oh, I don't like the look of that. They can take it or leave it. But if they ask for my opinion, then I give it to them. If they don't want to use it, that's up to them.
Red is the strongest colour.
It's good to have somebody like Edna around who can come right in and cut through all the crap really and just sort of react to it like a normal person in the street, which we all ought to do really, but we sometimes lose sight of that. So we developed this thing called the old grey Edna test, which is if you've got Edna around and you're trying to sort of puzzle something out, you say, hey Edna, what about this?
Well, that's nice, yeah.
What do you make of it?
Yeah.
Coach, you like it? What do you think about the ad?
It looks a bit long in the front to the back. Don't you have
Right,
it?
well, it's my drawing. No, but it's just a
Oh,
drawing.
that's your drawing, is it? Oh, what was your piss when you did it?
Oh, no, not really.
Right, yeah. I thought you might have a problem actually with this glass here as well.
Well, the colours,
the polka dots as well.
Yeah.
McCormick's clients are also given the benefit of Edna's acute and critical eye.
There's clients and clients. I mean, there's some people that don't like interference, and there's some that do. And there's some that will take it, and some that won't.
See, this is a bit
Oh,
more
yes,
jazzy.
that's more like a
These glasses here.
party piece.
That's
isn't
very,
it?
very nice as well.
Well, I'd like to think they take notice of what I say.
Yeah.
I'm of the opinion that everybody comes out to work to earn their living, and nobody's any different to me. As the boss upstairs, there's no difference to the man who cleans the toilets. They all have to get on with one another, so why not treat them all the same?
Dame Edna, how are you?
All right,
The
thanks.
tea lady's relationship with this millionaire founder is a surprisingly close one.
How are the grandchildren?
Oh, fine, I've got some photographs to show you.
Have you?
Yeah.
We've taken a bunch of kids through the bad years. As a matter of fact, 4 of my children have worked either under Edna as replacement tea boys or tea ladies. So she knows my family about as well as I know hers.
Yes.
Happy shot. Who took the pictures?
My
Your daughter?
yeah.
What's the rabbit called?
Bugsy.
How does he get along with the rabbit?
Oh, fine. Yeah.
Little naughty there. Because the two of us are an island of age and a sea of youth. We get along pretty well. This is the baby was about 3 days old when this happened, when they don't perform very well. She's a really, and I think some of the rest of us are rather larger than life.
Well, it's similar to the one that you had from the hospital.
All babies look the same.
Yeah.